Working 70 hours a week would have been easier if the job was to sit and scroll reels on Instagram. Here, 5 minutes turn into an hour in just no time. Everyone around you is scrolling. Your watchman, your cab driver at the red light, the receptionist at the salon, the Zomato delivery guy while waiting at the elevator, your auto driver, and even a 2-year-old baby. Everyone is scrolling. And this is literally frying your brain. You must have noticed, even after a lot of scrolling, you can't remember half of what you saw, and now you feel kind of drained. Sound familiar? That's not just you being distracted, that's how infinite scrolling is designed to work. Hey everyone, welcome back to ShePixel. Today we are diving into something that's affecting all of us, the addictive trap of infinite scrolling. What's really going on in our brains when we can't stop swiping? And why is it so hard to break free? Let's see what science says about this. So let me tell you what's really going on in your brain when you're stuck in scroll mode. Every time you swipe, your brain gets a little hit of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. So it's the same kind of chemical that keeps the gamblers glued to slot machines. Let me help you understand this with one more example. For instance, endless buffet. So you walk in thinking you'll just grab a plate or two, but every turn of the corner offers another tempting dish. So it's not that you are still hungry, it's the possibility of something even better that keeps you going. So here's the interesting part. It's not even the content that hooks you. It's the anticipation that maybe the next post will be amazing. So we keep scrolling and scrolling, chasing that next good reel. So it's not a bad habit, it's actually a built-in brain level addiction. So that's a behavioral addiction carefully engineered. Now let's talk about your attention span. Yes, the thing that used to help you sit through a movie without checking your phone 5 times. So infinite scrolling trains your brain to jump from one thing to the next super fast. Your brain gets used to constant new stuff, and suddenly sitting down to focus on one thing, it feels completely impossible. A study in 2023 even found that teens who spend a lot of time on scroll heavy apps have a harder time focusing and controlling their impulses. If you are a parent to a teenager, you should check the link to that study. I'll put the link in the description. And if you have been feeling extra distracted lately, spoiler alert, it's probably not just you. Let's be real. Scrolling feels effortless, right? But your brain, it's working overtime. See, what happens is that every few seconds, it makes tiny choices. Should I stop here? Keep going? Click that link? Watch that video? So these micro decisions might seem harmless, but then they pile up fast, and over time, they make your brain tired. And this is called decision fatigue. So basically, your mental battery drains from all those constant choices. So later, when you actually need to make real life decisions, like getting stuff done or choosing what to eat, you are already running on zero capacity to make decisions. And then finally, we end up procrastinating. You postpone doing things that you should do till another day or another time, just because you do not want to do it and you do not have the patience to decide on it. Alright, let's talk about sleep, or more like the lack of it. You tell yourself just one more stroll before bed, then the next thing you know, it's already 1 a.m. Your mind is racing and you just can't fall asleep. That's because all that screen time messes with your melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to chill and sleep. 2022 study found that people who scroll late at night sleep worse, plain and simple. So you are staying up longer, sleeping less deeply, and waking up feeling like you hardly rested. So yes, your phone might be the reason you're tired even after 8 hours in bed. Now, ever binge rolled for an hour and then realized you can't remember anything you just saw? That's not just brain fog, it's how your memory works. Your brain, especially the part called the hippocampus, loves structure and context. But infinite scrolling provides just the opposite: random, rapid, fragmented information. See, it keeps showing you a non stop stream of random videos, posts, and headlines. And because it's all so fast and disconnected, your brain doesn't get the chance to properly store anything. It's like trying to file an important paper in a tornado. So, even though you're consuming a ton of content, but you hardly remember anything. And here's where it gets really serious: all that endless scrolling, it's feeding anxiety and depression. Now, between doom scrolling, that is, comparing ourselves to everyone else, and being constantly overstimulated, your brain's getting overloaded. So, studies show that the more you scroll, the higher your chances of feeling anxious or down, and especially seen in the teens and young adults. Meta-analysis from 2021 to 2024, including studies in JAMA Pediatrics, shows that those who scroll more, they face more stress, more comparison, and overall worse mental health. So endless scrolling is doing way more than just wasting time. It is changing the way your brain works, messing with your focus, draining your energy, and even affecting your mood and mental health. But here's the good news: now that you know what's going on, you can control it. So the next time you find yourself scrolling for hours, take a pause and your brain will thank you. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And let me know in the comment section, how much do you scroll every day? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.